Hello and welcome to the 6th in the series of video yoga classes I've been making. I hope you're all keeping well. Slightly longer gap between this one and the previous one. I needed a bit of a break, to be honest, and I may not do these classes quite as regularly as I was at first, as they do take quite a lot of work for me. Okay, well today I'm going to need a strap again, so the old dressing gown, belt or old tie, and a block of some sort, so maybe a little pile of books or something solid that you can sit on anyway, okay? So maybe old books that you don't mind getting sat upon. You're going to need those, so perhaps if you want to make sure you've got those before you actually start the class. Right, so today we're going to start sitting up for a change. Thought I'd bring the changes a bit today. We're going to do some eye exercises to start with. So first of all, just relax your eyes, close your eyes and relax them just for a few seconds. Just tell your eyes to relax, tell them to let go, and then gently open them. Now we're going to look up and down and up and down. You want to try and do this without moving your head too much. Sit up nice and straight, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Close your eyes, rub your hands together really briskly. So generate some heat in the palms, and then place your palms over your eyes and gently open your eyes. And release the palms down again. Now look right and left, and 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 right and left. Back to centre, close the eyes, rub the palms together. Again, try and generate some heat there. And then place the palms over the eyes and gently open your eyes. And release. Now look upper left and lower right, 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 upper left, lower right, upper left, lower right, upper left, lower right, back to centre, close the eyes, rub the palms together. Place the palms over the eyes, gently open the eyes. And release. Make sure you're still sitting up nice and straight. Now look upper right, lower left, 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 back to centre, rub the hands together, close the eyes. Place the palms over the eyes, gently open the eyes. And release. Now take your eyes so they're looking upwards and take them in clockwise circles all the way around the periphery of your vision if you can. Try and just keep your head quite stable, sit up nice and straight. And back to centre, close the eyes, rub the palms together. Place the palms over the eyes, open the eyes. And release. And look up to the top again, and now take the eyes in anti-clockwise direction. All the way around the periphery of your vision. Back to centre, close the eyes, rub the palms together. Place the palms over the eyes, gently open the eyes. and release. Those exercises are really good for tired eyes or sore eyes. If you're sitting in front of a computer for too long at the moment, if you're working from home, I really recommend taking a break every now and again and doing those exercises. You'll find your eyes will thank you for it. I think they're really nice for people who use screens too much. So I really recommend trying those in your own time, those exercises. Okay, so in your comfortable cross-legged position, take your hands out to the sides, up on the fingertips. Breathe in, raise the left arm, breathe out, stretch over to the right hand side, keeping both buttocks on the mat. Feel that stretch all down the left side of your body. And lift it up, keeping the shoulders relaxed if you can. And over to the left. Again, both buttocks on the mat. Nice stretch all the way down the right side of your body this time. And lift it up and release. Take your right hand behind you, your left hand to your right knee. Breathe in, sit up nice and straight. Breathe out, twist around towards the right. In breath, lift, out breath, twist. Nice upright spine here. And release back to centre. Left hand behind you, right hand to left knee. Breathe in and lift, breathe out, twist around towards the left. In breath, lift, out breath, move into the twist. Keeping the spine nice and upright again. And release back to centre. Now, we're going to do some Kapalabhati, pumping breath. So just to remind you, this is a forceful exhalation using the abdomen and a passive inhalation. So it's like when you blow a candle out, except you're doing it with your mouth closed, you're doing it through your nose. So it's each time you're drawing the abdomen in, pulling it up. And the in-breath is just a passive, just letting go of that and letting the air flood into your lungs again. So we're going to start by taking 2 nice long deep breaths in and then a partial breath in, and then we'll start with a round of 10, and at the end of the round of 10, if you can, just hold the breath out, just hold the exhale just for a few seconds. Okay, so make sure you're sitting nice and upright, sitting comfortably. You can rest your hands on the back of your knees, you can take chin mudra, which is thumb to forefinger, thumb to index finger. Okay, so close your eyes now. Nice big deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Partial breath in and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the breath out if you can. And release. Just take a couple of normal breaths. And we'll start a second round, round of 15. So, nice big deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Partial breath in and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold the breath out if you can. And release. A couple of normal breaths. Check your seating position, just check you're sitting nice and upright. And we'll finish with a round of 20. So, nice big deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Partial breath in and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold the breath out if you can. And release. Just keep the eyes closed just for a few seconds. Stay with your breath. Try and keep your mind focused on your breath. Don't let it wander. If you find yourself thinking about other things during the class, just gently draw your mind back to your breath, back to your asana practice. Much better if you can stay focused through the class. Okay, so blink your eyes open. Now, bringing the soles of your feet together, wrap your hands around your feet, draw your chest through your arms, sit up nice and straight. Take some nice deep breaths in this position, Baddha Konasana. Now if you like, you can just butterfly your legs. Try and sit up nice and straight, lift the crown of your head, lift the sternum. And release. Now take your strap, come to a wide-legged position, draw your right foot into your left thigh and take the strap around your left foot. Strap in the left hand, sit facing forwards. Keep this left leg strong, the foot flexed. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, turn to face over the outstretched leg, take the strap in both hands. Check your position, check you've got both buttocks on the mat, your shoulders are nice and level and you're facing over the outstretched leg. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, walk your hands down the strap, chest towards your toes. In breath, lift, out breath, chest towards your toes. In breath, lift a little, out breath, chest towards your toes. When you've gone as far as you can, just release the strap. Let your hands fall wherever they are, and then relax the torso down over the outstretched leg. Check your position again, check you've got both buttocks on the mat, your shoulders are level, and the left leg is strong still, so the foot's flexed, pushing into the heel, the torso now relaxing down over that leg. With each in-breath find a little length, with each out-breath just relax into the position. Try and keep your mind on your breath. Release up a little, take your right hand up and over behind you, raise your left hand and lift the pelvis. And release. Same on the other side, so right foot out, foot flexed, left foot in to the right thigh, strap around the right foot, strap in the right hand. Sit up nice and straight. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, turn to face over the outstretched leg. Take the strap in both hands. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, walk your hands down the strap, chest towards your toes. In breath, lift, out breath, chest towards your toes. And again, when you've gone as far as you can, you don't have to reach for the toes. Just, you can obviously hold your toes if that's easy for you, but don't overdo it. It's much more important just to allow your torso to fold forward at this point, not to reach for the toes. Check both buttocks are on the mat, check your right leg is still strong with the foot flexed, check your shoulders are level. And then with each in-breath find a little length, with each out-breath relax the torso down over the outstretched leg. And release. Release back up. Keep hold of your strap. Let's do Marichyasana, which, just to remind you quickly before we do it, it looks like this. So you're probably going to need a strap. So you prepare with the strap maybe in your left hand and just have it alongside your body here so you can easily reach it, okay? So, first of all, come to Dandasana, staff pose, hands down by your hips, sternum lifting, crown of the head lifting, feet flexed, legs strong. Draw the right foot in. Take your fist and just find a fist gap between that foot and that thigh. Breathe in, raise that right arm and then hunker right down here as you breathe out. So dropping the shoulder down as low as you can at this point. And then turn that right thumb down to face the ground and find this elbow joint here and just find that in that shin if you can. Then go forward with the left arm, again turn the thumb down, take that back and round. Now you may be able to make the bind, fine if you can. If you can't, take hold of the strap here. Just don't strain yourself, but always remember, don't push yourself too hard in yoga. Now breathe in, lift the sternum. Breathe out, twist around towards the left. In breath, lift. Out breath, twist around towards the left. Keep that left leg strong with the foot flexed. Breathe into the position. Really use your breath here. And release. And we'll do the same on the other side. So come back to Dandasana. Take your strap around to the other side. Ready for you if you need it. Hands down by the hips. Sternum lifting, crown of the head lifting, feet flexed. Draw the left leg in, find that fist gap between the foot and the thigh. Breathe in, raise that left arm, breathe out, and hunker right down. Drop this shoulder as low as you can. And then turn that left thumb down to face the ground. Wrap the arm around the shin. Take the right hand out, turn the thumb down, take it around and back. If you can, make the bind, otherwise just find the strap. Sit facing forwards at first, breathe in, lift, breathe out, twist around towards the right. In breath, lift, out breath, twist around towards the right. Use your breath, stay with your breath, don't let your mind wander. And release back round to centre. So, again, come to a wide-legged position. Take your left foot back. Now you can either have the foot with the top of the foot on the mat, or you can leave it out to the side, whichever is more comfortable for you. Take the right foot and place it against the left thigh. Take your right hand behind you, take your left hand to your right knee. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, twist around towards the right. In breath, lift. Out breath, twist around towards the right. Stay with your breath again. Use the breath in the pose. And release back to centre. Come back to the wide-legged position, same on the other side, so right foot back, either on the top of the foot or out to the side. Left foot to right thigh, left hand behind you, right hand to left knee. Breathe in, lift, breathe out, twist around towards the left. In breath, lift, out breath, twist around towards the left. Stay with your breath. And back to centre, release. And come up to a high kneel. Okay, so going to do Ustrasana, the camel. So place your hands at the top of your buttocks. Breathe in, lift. Sorry. Breathe in, pelvis forwards, lift the sternum. Pelvis forwards, lift the sternum. And back to centre. Now if you want to go a bit further, you can take your hands to your thighs or drop back down to your ankles, okay? But don't go any further than is comfortable for you. So on an in-breath, pelvis forward, lift the sternum, either hands to thighs if you like, or drop down to the ankles. Keep moving that pelvis forward, keep lifting the sternum. Use the breath, nice lovely big deep breaths into the chest here. And release. And then come down to a child's pose. So knees apart, big toes together, forehead to the mat, and hands down by your feet. And just release into that. And lift yourself back up. Now, going to need your block now, or books, whichever you happen to have. So come back up to the high kneel. Now we're going to do Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Now, you may find this a bit tricky. If you do, don't worry, I'll try and explain a simpler variation for you. Okay, so here, take your right leg and hook it round in front of that left knee so that the back of the right knee is just in front of the left knee. And then take your feet wide apart, so taking them with the feet sticking out to the sides. Now, this is where you'll need a block or your books. Okay, you may be comfortable sitting down on the floor, but don't strain yourself. If you need it, use a block, or use books rather. Take your hands to your feet and just adjust your position. Okay, so you're sitting up nice and straight. You want your knees nice and stacked here if you can, and then take a strap. Take the strap in the left hand, dangle it down your back, bend that left arm at the elbow, and then just ease that elbow back a bit. Take your right hand out in front of you, turn the thumb down, take it back round behind you, and take hold of the strap. Or again, you can make that bind if that's comfortable for you, but don't compromise your neck here. You want to be able to move your neck freely. Just nod it from side to side, just check. Keep lifting that left elbow, dropping the right elbow, sitting up nice and straight. In breath, lifting, really lifting into this position. Breathe, just breathe now. Try and relax a little. And release the arms. Now, to move into the other position, there is, as some of you may have seen, there is a sort of neat little tricky way of doing this. I'll show that first, but I'll show the traditional way of getting into it afterwards. Okay, so now if you just lift a little and twizzle all the way around, you can end up with the other knee on the top. Okay, so give that a go. But if that doesn't work for you, come back to the high kneel and then take that left leg around the right to jam the back of the left knee in front of the right knee. Take your feet out to the sides, take your block behind you, sit back down. This is Gomukhasana now. Okay, so take the strap in the right hand, dangle it down your back, bend the right arm at the elbow, take your left hand, just ease that elbow back a little, left hand out in front, thumb down, all the way around. Get hold of the strap or make the bind if you can. Check your neck is safe again. Lift the right elbow, drop the left elbow. Nice steady breaths here. Keep the breath steady. And release. Okay, so you can put the strap on one side, and the block. Sorry, I just need a sip of water, excuse me. And come up to a standing position. So we're going to do a couple of rounds of Surya Namaskar. How are we doing for time? Right, okay. Come to Tadasana, hands to prayer position. So big toes pointing together, outsides of the feet parallel. Active legs, active buttocks, sternum lifting, crown of the head lifting. Breathe in and up, look up at the thumbs, pelvis forwards. Breathe out and swallow dive down, leading with the chest. Breathe in, lift up to a flat back. Breathe out, hands flat to the mat, bend your knees if you need to. Breathe in, step back with the right, hold back with the left. Nice strong plank, fingers spread nice and wide. Breathe out, knees down, keep the elbows tucked in, rock the hips back a little and then chest and chin to the ground. Breathe in, slide forward into the Cobra, Bhujangasana. Breathe out, downward facing dog. So let's just get your downward facing dogs nice here. You want your fingers spread nice and wide, pelvis lifting, chest moving towards your thighs, thighs moving towards the back of the room, heels moving back and down, but don't worry if they don't touch the ground.
Just breathe into the position for a couple of breaths here. And then breathe in, step forward with the right foot between the hands. Use your hands to move it there if you need to. Breathe out, forward with the left, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up, and out, hands to chest. And we'll go straight to the other side. Breathe in and up, look up at the thumbs, pelvis forwards. Breathe out and swallow, dive down. Breathe in, lift up to a flat back. Breathe out, hands flat to the mat, bend your knees if you need to. Breathe in, step back with the left, hold back with the right. Nice strong plank. Breathe out, knees down, hips back a little, elbows in, chest and chin to the ground. Ashtangasana. Breathe in, slide forward into the cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, step forward with the left, out, forward with the right, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up, and out, hands to chest. And we'll go for another round. Breathe in and up, look up at the thumbs, pelvis forwards. Breathe out and swallow, dive down. Breathe in, lift up to a flat back. Breathe out, hands flat to the mat. Breathe in, step back with the right, hold back with the left. Breathe out, knees down, hips back, elbows in, chest and chin to the ground. Breathe in, slide forward into cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, step forward with the right, out, forward with the left, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up, and out, hands to chest. Breathe in and up, pelvis forward, look up at the thumbs. Breathe out and swallow, dive down. Breathe in, lift up to a flat back. Breathe out, hands flat to the mat. Breathe in, step back with the left, hold back with the right, plank. Breathe out, knees down, elbows in, chest and chin down. Breathe in, slide forward into cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, step forward with the left, out, forward with the right, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up, and out, hands to chest. Just take a couple of breaths here, keep your eyes closed. Stay with your breath. So let the breath come back to normal. Breathe in and up, look up at the thumbs, pelvis forwards. Breathe out and swallow, dive down. Breathe in, lift up to a flat back. Breathe out, hands flat to the mat. Breathe in, step back with the right, hold back with the left. Breathe out, knees down, elbows in, chest and chin down. Breathe in, slide forward into the cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, step forward with the right foot between the hands and pause. Ground the back foot, 35 to 45 degree angle. Take the left hand out in front of you, swing it down, back and then lift up into Virabhadrasana 2. Hips parallel the long edge of the mat, reach forward with the right hand, back with the left hand. Feel that stretch across the body, keep the shoulders nice and open. Knees bent, not overshooting the ankle. Press into the back edge of the back foot, so lift the inner thigh of that left leg if you need to. Sink into the hips. Really feel that stretch across the body with the arms. Stay with your breath here. Use your breath. Gaze is out over the fingers of the front hand here. And then take the arms out wide. Bring your hips parallel with the short edge of the mat this time. Take your arms behind you slightly. Breathe in, swing them forwards and up. Breathe out, sink into the hips, into Virabhadrasana 1. So hips parallel with the short edge of the mat. You're still pressing into the back edge of the back foot. Still got a nice bend in that front knee. I'm going to have to move back a bit here myself, excuse me. I haven't quite got enough room for this. And then hop the weight into the front foot. Reach for the ceiling. Press the left foot down and pivot into Virabhadrasana 3. Flex that back foot, push into the heel. Reach into the fingers, lift the back leg. If you can, you want your back parallel to the ground here. Keep lifting that back leg. And then drop back to Virabhadrasana 1. Cartwheel the arms round either side of the front foot. Breathe in. As you breathe out, step forward, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up. And out, hands to chest. Just close the eyes, take a couple of breaths. And we'll go to the other side. Breathe in and up, pelvis forwards, look up at your thumbs. Breathe out and swallow dive down. Breathe in, lift up to a flat back. Breathe out, hands flat to the mat. Bend your knees if you need to. Breathe in, step back with the left, hold back with the right. Breathe out, knees down, elbows in, chest and chin down. Breathe in, slide forward into the cobra. Breathe out, downward facing dog. Breathe in, step forward with the left foot between the hands, ground the back foot. Take the right hand out in front of you, swing it down, back and lift up to Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side. Press into the back edge of the back foot, so lift that thigh a little. Reach into the left hand, reach into the right hand, keep the shoulders nice and open. Gaze is out over that left hand. So nice bend in the front knees, sinking into the hips, really pressing into the back edge of the back foot now. Stay with your breath. And then take your arms out wide at shoulder height. Adjust your hips to face the short edge of your mat, the front of your mat. Take your arms back behind you a little, swing them forwards and up as you breathe in. Breathe out, sink into the hips, Virabhadrasana 1. Press into the back edge of the back foot. Nice bend in the front knee still. Your gaze can be up between your hands if you like. I need to move back again, excuse me. Hop the weight forwards into the front foot, reach for the ceiling with the hands, press into the right heel and pivot to Virabhadrasana 3. Lift the back leg, flex the foot, push into the heel, reach into the fingers. And drop back to Virabhadrasana 1. Cartwheel the arms round either side of the front foot, breathe in. As you breathe out, step forward, forward fold. Breathe in, come all the way up, and out, hands to chest. So just keep the eyes closed, let the breath come back to normal. Try and stay with the breath, don't let your mind wander. And we're going to do a balance, Natavarasana, which I can't resist calling Jethro Talasana. Okay, you'll see why if you don't know already. Bring the weight into the left foot. So feel that left foot rooting nicely. Lift the weight out of the right foot. And then just cross that foot over past the left and up onto the tip toe. So the tip of your right toes is just touching your left foot. Raise your arms, and here you're taking a mudra. You're drawing these two fingers into the middle. Okay, so that's your middle finger and ring finger being drawn into the palm here. Okay, so you've got your palms facing forwards at this point, and then just take your right hand across your body. So it's as though you're playing a flute. Okay, so just lifting the sternum, lifting the crown of the head here, and just take a few breaths in this position. If you feel comfortably stable, just try closing your eyes and seeing what a difference that makes to your balance. Otherwise, if you have your eyes open, find a drishti, find a still unmoving point to focus on. Try and keep the breath nice and calm here. And release. And we'll go do that on the other side, so bring the weight into the right foot. And feel that roots growing down into the ground there. Lift the weight out of the left side, cross that left ankle just past the right shin, and bring the toes of that left foot to just touch the right foot. Raise your arms, taking this mudra again, Vishnu Mudra. And then cross the left arm across the body as though you're playing the flute on the other side this time. Again, find a drishti and keep your mind focused. And if you're finding the balance very easy, this is a slightly easier balance as both feet are on the ground. If you're finding it very easy, just try and close the eyes and see what a difference that makes. Notice the movements of your ankles if you do that. See how those little micro movements help you balance. And release. Okay, so come to the front of your mat. Step back with your left foot. Bring the outsides of your feet parallel, so your big toes pointing inwards a little here. Hands to hips. Breathe in, raise the sternum. Breathe out, fold forwards at the hips. And then drop your hands down underneath your shoulders, up on the fingertips. So a nice flat back. Breathe in, as you breathe out, fold forward. Take your right hand to the small of your back. Take your left hand to somewhere on your right leg, or shin, or thigh. Breathe in, find length in the spine. Breathe out, twist around towards the right. And release back down. Take the left hand to the small of your back, the right hand somewhere on the left leg. Breathe in, find length. Breathe out, twist around towards the left. Release back down. Take your hands to your hip creases. Breathe in and lift it up. And step forward. And then come back down to the mat now. Take hold of your strap. Take the strap around your feet, around the balls of your feet. Breathe in, lift the sternum. Breathe out, walk your hands down the strap, chest towards your toes. In breath, lift. Out breath, chest towards your toes. When you've gone as far as you can, just release the strap and allow yourself to just fold forward into Paschimottanasana. Forward fold. Keep the legs strong, push into the heels. Stay with your breath. On the in breath, draw the breath up the back of the spine. On the out breath, release into the position. Stay with your breath. And release back up. Take your hands behind you, the fingers pointing forwards. On an in breath, lift the pelvis, flatten your feet along the floor. And release back down. You can remove the strap now. Come to the front of your mat. Sit in Dandasana, so hands down by your hips, feet flex, legs strong, sternum lifting. Breathe in, raise the arms, breathe out, just very gently lower yourself back down to the mat. We're not coming into Shavasana quite yet. Now draw your feet up towards your buttocks, outsides of the feet parallel, big toes pointing inwards, arms down by your sides, palms facing downwards. Breathe in, as you breathe out, press your belly button down to the mat, lift the pelvis, coming up into Setu Bandhasana. If you like, you can interlock your hands underneath your body and just draw your shoulders closer together. Try not to let your legs splay out to the sides, keep drawing them inwards, keep lifting the pelvis. Nice big deep breaths into the chest here. Try and keep the breath steady. Release the hands. On an out breath, peel the spine down the mat with the tailbone coming down last. Just take a couple of breaths, let your spine adjust again. And then draw your knees into your chest, give them a nice tight squeeze. Rock a bit from side to side. Come back to centre, take your arms out wide at shoulder height. Breathe in, as you breathe out, let your knees fall gently over to the right hand side, keeping your shoulders firmly on the mat. You can turn your head to the left if you like. In breath, draw the breath up the curve of the spine there, up from the base of the spine up to the crown of the head. Out breath, release into the twist. In breath, draw the legs back up to centre. Out breath, let them fall over to the left. Head to the right if you like. Shoulders firmly on the mat. In breath, draw the breath up the spine. Out breath, surrender into the twist. Just let gravity draw you further into it. There's no need to force. Should be no effort involved here. In breath, draw the knees back up to centre. Just give them a nice tight squeeze, rock a bit from side to side. And back to centre, and then come to Shavasana. So make yourselves comfortable for final relaxation. Your feet hip width apart, falling gently out to the sides. Arms down by your sides, palms facing the ceiling. And just let go into your mat now. Just really try and relax as much as you can, let yourself sink into the mat. Really let go now. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and then slowly exhale. Just allow any tension to melt away as you gradually relax more and more deeply with each breath. Take another long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it and exhale. Empty your lungs completely with your out breath. Take a third deep breath in. Take your time. Hold it for a moment and then let it go. You can already feel yourself drifting into a deep state of relaxation. Continue to breathe slowly and gently as you bring your awareness to the top of your head. Just sense or imagine a feeling of relaxation beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp. Feel the muscles in your forehead and temples relax. Allow your eye muscles to release. Let your cheeks and jaw soften and let go of all tension. Now let this peaceful feeling flow down into your neck. Feel it loosening every muscle and every fibre. With each breath you take, this relaxing feeling becomes deeper and warmer. It works its way deep into the muscles of your shoulders, soothing them, releasing them. This peaceful feeling flows down from your shoulders and into your arms. It loosens the muscles in your upper arms, your forearms, your hands, relaxing and soothing, all the way to the tips of your fingers. As your body relaxes, your mind relaxes, and your thoughts seem to become lighter. You are slipping further and further into a dreamlike state of stillness and relaxation. Now bring your awareness to your chest and your stomach. Feel how this area of your body gently rises and falls as you breathe. The peaceful sensation flows throughout this area of your body, soothing every muscle and relaxing every organ. You can feel it releasing every last molecule of tension. Turn your attention to your upper back and feel this relaxing sensation flow all the way down your spine. As it gradually works its way down your body, feel every muscle in your back relax and unwind. Feel that your entire upper body has become loose, limp and relaxed. Sink into this serene sensation. Relax more and more deeply with each breath. Now feel your hips relax as the peaceful feeling starts to work its way through your lower body. Relax your buttocks, the backs of your thighs, the front of your thighs. Feel all these large, strong muscle groups becoming looser and more relaxed with each passing moment. Soothing feelings of relaxation flow down through your knees and into your calves. Your ankles relax. Now your feet relax. Allow your entire lower body to relax completely, and allow any remaining tension from anywhere in your body to flow out through the tips of your toes. You are comfortable, peaceful, and completely relaxed. I'm just going to read a little quote while you're in this relaxed state. This quote is from Paramahansa Yogananda. The body melts into the universe. The universe melts into the soundless voice. The sound melts into the all-shining light, and the light enters the bosom of infinite joy. Just read that again. The body melts into the universe. The universe melts into the soundless voice. The sound melts into the all-shining light, and the light enters the bosom of infinite joy. Aum Sachitananda Parabrahma Purushottama Paramatma Shri Bhagavati Sameta Shri Bhagavate Namah. Allow your breath to deepen, small movements to come to your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, your wrists and your ankles, your arms and your legs, the muscles of your face. Take your arms up over your head along the floor. Have a good long stretch from the tips of your fingers down to the tips of your toes. And then draw your knees into your chest, give them a nice tight squeeze, rock a little from side to side. And then when you're ready, roll over onto your right hand side, staying curled up with your eyes closed just for a few breaths. And then use your hands and your arms to come up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed if you can. I'm going to chant 3 Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can join in if you like, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Breathe in for Om.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. I'm missing you all. I hope it won't be too long before I can see you all again. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and stay happy. Namaste.